disclaimer here. You guys need to understand that I am not an expert at this. This is maybe the 5th or 6th Ford that I've programmed. Maybe a few more than that, but in any case, as I stated earlier, if you don't do this all the time, it can be very frustrating. So just bear with me as I walk us through the process. This is under diagnostic tool support, and it's under software. FJDS is what I'm using, and I want to purchase software. And it tells you, a little bit about the tools that you're using. The Ford J2534 diagnostic software is the FJDS. That's what I'm using. I'm not using the FDRS, which is the next generation factory Ford Motor Company vehicle diagnostics. I'm not using that. And I'm not using the IDS, which is the factory diagnostic software. So I'm using the FJDS. You scroll down, and module programming is what we're doing. We're not doing vehicle diagnostics. So it doesn't matter that my FJDS is not check marked, because that's diagnostics. We're just doing programming, and you see that it is. So we can use the FJDS. There's your prices. That's what I thought, $50. So 2-day pass for FJDS at the bottom is $50. That's the one we want. Click here to continue. Purchase additional licenses. These are my previous ones. 2-day, I want one FJDS license for 2 days. It's gonna cost me $50. Okay. Activation code, we're gonna copy that guy. C. I'm losing all my refrigerant. I had to close the program to get back to the place where I could put my license code in.
Holy shit, it's dripping green. I can't breathe. Dude, it's hard to breathe under there. It is. That refrigerant is killing me.
3.7 gasoline, yes it is. Odometer. 41614. What's the RO? A repair order. Can't change any of that. Okay. What's complete here? What did it do? All right. Module programming. Programmable module installation. Do we do that first, or we do as built? I think we do as built. Caleb, come here. I need to read this VIN to you. Make sure that this is right. Can't see. I need my light. 3LN6L2GH6DR828575.
No, it's 2GK, not 2GH.
2GK. Did I say H?
Yes.
It is a K. I just can't read.
Come on, man.
All right. Yes, this is correct. And we have, yeah, the new module is installed. The old one's not talking. Were you directed from another procedure such as no. Okay, this function resets configuration data in the module back to its original factory settings. Only configuration data is changed. This routine does not affect the calibration level of the module. Okay, I think I'm good with that. You have two options for entering the as-built data into the module, manual or automatic. This is what we were trying to do with the Autel. Automatic entry will require a service tool to have internet connectivity. It will retrieve the data from the as-built database based on the VIN and automatically configure the module. Manual entry will provide multiple screens for entry of configuration, which can be obtained. I want to use the automatic. The required file was not found on diagnostic tester. Do you wish to look on the network? Yes. There was an error reading the as-built data. Yes, I want to retry. All right. Unable to continue. Well, let's try programmable module installation first. RGTM's my guy. Maybe this is what I wanted to do first. Diagnostic tool is unable to obtain valid part numbers from the vehicle. Would you like to try again using the part numbers from the as-built? Yeah, see, it was as-built I needed. This is what Matt was telling me about. It says that the required foul was not found on the diagnostic tester. Do you wish to look on the network? I do. Set ignition switch to off. Okay. Install the new module. It's in already. Don't know if that was a problem or not. By the way, I do have a maintainer on this. Set ignition switch to off. Hey, Caleb, the bar is moving.
What bar?
The programming bar.
Oh my goodness.
Module installation complete. Okay, oh, fix all relevant. We have a part number there now. We didn't have that before. And are we done? I'm not clearing all the faults just yet, Caleb. I'm gonna see if I can close the trunk. So move your belt and maybe get your camera set up to show the trunk to see if it works. I don't know that it will without clearing the faults first. Hit this twice. That's to open it. How can I close it?
Does it close by itself?
I don't know if you can close it with the button. Yeah, close. The latch pulled down, but
Hey, that's new.
sure is. And can I close it with the button?
Hey. Oh shit, man! That went down fast.
And let's hit the button from in here. It should close. Yep.
So hard.
It might be a design feature at the bottom part of that.
I like lock myself in there and spray it down with water and see if I can see where the leak is, and because I can't.
Well, maybe the leak was that it was never seated all the way.
But I can't imagine it going up over this lip. You know what I mean? It's always like a tail lens or something.
Okay,
you know
gotcha.
I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
once you
didn't
get
hear
that
it.
module in, don't put the side panels on yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in there and.
I didn't hear the chime though. It should chime at us. So I'm gonna clear these faults. There's the chime.
Why is it only slowly starting to do all this stuff? Didn't do it.
Hang on. Well, with the button, it chimed with the key fob. See if it chimes with this. No, it doesn't. So I was watching, like all of you guys had mentioned our friend Ford Tech Make You Loco. That's his that's his name. Many of you had put his video in here, and he was talking about and I did click on it. I don't watch very many YouTube videos, but with all the comments from our friend who works for Ford, I did watch it. It was like a 6 or 7 minute video, and he did mention the latest programming on it. I remember him saying this, that it would chime. I'll show it to you. When you hit with the key fob, it'll chime at you. Okay? And let's open that again. But when you hit it with the button in here, it won't chime. And he said that tells you you have the latest calibration in here, which was important because that's the one that's updated for a parasitic drain, an intermittent parasitic drain. And so we have the latest update according to our friend Ford Tech Make You Loco. So special thanks to him for making that video, and for you guys for suggesting that I go watch that video. I'm happy with this. The as-built data that I tried to go through first didn't go through, and then I did the programmable module installation and everything's fine. So hope I did it right. I still have another day pass access to this. Let's see from the inside. Come with me. See if this closes. All right, so our inputs are all working. Everything's great. I'm gonna put the Varus back on here and just do a quick code scan because I don't know that I can do that here. See if it'll let me, I don't know.
Oh, man. Huh?
It's Matt.
It's about time.
You know, it's about time you call me back.
I totally forgot. Like, I went to a shop, I was like cussing at a hybrid because I don't understand how this hybrid works at all. So I played phone to a friend there, and I was like, I suck, man. I totally forgot to call Paul back.
That's okay. We did it without you.
I was gonna say, if the Autel works, I assumed you wouldn't need me.
Well, no,
Like,
the Autel didn't work. When we did the Autel procedure, it let me switch modules, you know, like do the programming. It was programmable module installation, but it wouldn't go past that. Like it just said module, you know, installation's complete, and then we go back and we look at data and we have a U code for the program. It wasn't the right.
Yeah, U2100.
Yeah, it was U. It wasn't. Here,
Or 2300.
tell you what it was. I'm glad you called though, because this helps us just get a final of everything that we did. So, you know, it was a U201A55, which says carry out the programmable module installation procedure using as-built data, and then clear the code. So, all right, it wouldn't let me do it. Like I couldn't get any further with the Autel. Did I do something wrong there?
No, it should have when it realized that the module was there,
Yes.
but didn't have any data.
Yeah.
It should have said, "Hey, you need to get data." So it's just a glitch in the Autel. Now, did Autel offer a tab that says as built?
It did not.
Okay, then you're done. You had to go to FJDS.
Okay, and I did that, and of course I had to update like 3 different times the program and whatever, and so I went to FJDS, and then I thought, all right, well I should do the as-built data first, and I went through that, and it said that the as-built data was not available, and I did a scan, automatic scan. It said it, you know, that it failed and wasn't available, and then I was like, well, all right, I'm just going to try the programmable module installation, and I went through that way, and it went perfectly.
Probably what happened was when you're under the as-built tab, automatic, it goes to the port server, tries to find it and download it for you.
Yes.
If it glitches, it's it, right? It just like wigs it out.
Yeah.
However, the PMI, it probably downloaded the file just fine in the as-built, and if you'd have went back in, it would have worked. But when you went into PMI, it saw the file and said, oh, you've already downloaded this, and then went right in and
It's weird, because I tried it again too. When it failed on the as-built data, I hit try again a few times, and then it, you know, it just, each time it failed, so.
No, I mean try again as in you exit out of that as-built and then go back in it.
Oh, gotcha, and then hit as-built again, like as starting new. See, little things of programming, guys, that, you know, unless you're doing it often, these are the things that you don't catch. Go ahead.
Right, and honestly, I would have, like, if you would have asked me, I would have said, no, just go into PMI first. Because what will happen is PMI will check the software integration level and the as-built.
Yeah.
Where the as-built is only going to check as-built.
Gotcha. So is there a way that I can show our viewers the latest software now, like in the, because I'm still have everything connected. Can I, without programming again, can I show the latest software? Just to show.
In it?
Yeah, the one that's in it.
So the only way I know to check, or the easiest way I know to check, if you're already hooked up, is under reprogram. Go into your programming menu. Your first choice is PMI. Then it should say reprogramming. Then there should be as-built. I think is how it works. Or it might be programmable module install, or no, programmable parameters and as-built. So there's 4 menu choices.
Where's the key at? It's in my pocket. All right. I'm like, why is this thing not turning on? Okay, so I go where?
Go to program like you're going to do a PMI.
Okay, so I got self-test, module programming. So just go into module programming?
No, go to module programming.
Yep.
And then there should be 3 or 4 drop-down menus next.
Yeah, I got program.
First,
yep, then module reprogram. Yep.
Go to that.
And then pick my RGTM, which is my module, and then hit check mark, and then it's gonna check the current software that's on the car, and then what's on Ford.
Yep. And it'll tell you, like,
it
there's
just,
no update
that's
to it.
exactly what it says. It says no later calibration is available on the system for this RGTM. So that's all we got. We don't have a number to use. Like I remember looking at like older G or a GM where it actually gave you like a software number.
There is that, but it gets weird.
Okay.
And, like, I can't, if I wasn't driving down the road, I might be able to, like, think a little better.
Yeah. Well, it's not a big deal. We don't need to go that route. Just to say that that is possible, that we can see that is cool. But I like this message right here. This would answer any questions that anyone would have, because we were talking about the latest calibration being important because of this bulletin with the intermittent parasitic drain with this trunk system. And to show this is really what I needed. But you said you can, if you dig into this further, get the actual numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like,
That's fine.
to me,
That's good enough.
if you're already got a script, like, that's so fast, right? Like, how long did it take you?
Right.
So you could check any module in the car that way.
Right.
Like, if you hit PCM, it'll say there's a later calibration available. Do you want to update?
Right.
And you can hit no.
Right.
You can at least show them.
Right.
Like, hey, look.
So I'll do it.
Update,
I'll do it right now. PCM, and I'm not going to update it because I don't want to change things. You know, sometimes we can cause problems, you know. This does say a later calibration is available. Do you want to program the PCM? So we have a TRCM, a PCM, and a GSM update that it's at, saying that we can do.
Right. I used to say what you said a lot, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, you'll cause problems.
Yeah.
The problem is Ford doesn't tell you what those updates do.
They don't.
A lot of times.
So there's no way I can look up what these do.
No.
That sucks.
Unless there's a bulletin out, like Ford's diagnostic procedures will often tell you, like, hey, make sure it's at the latest calibration, and you're like, well, why? Is that latest calibration do something I need to know about?
Right.
Like Chrysler, if there's an update, there's a TSB.
Right.
GM tells you what they're for. Ford, I have no idea how to know what that update does.
Yeah, so the TRCM is the transmission range control. The GSM is the gear shift module. So there's, between those three, there's updates.
Right.
Should I do it?
It's up to you. I mean,
I'm going to cause problems, aren't I?
it might shift a little differently.
Yeah.
Because they might have realized, like, hey, by shifting it this soft, we're burning out the second gear clutches pretty quick. Let's bump up the firmness or whatever to extend tranny life.
Yeah. I'm just looking in the BCM too. So the latest calibrations in the BCM. That's cool. I like this info, knowing that we can hit module reprogramming without doing something dumb.
Yeah. And if you hit yes, right, like by accident, the worst thing you're doing is updating that module.
Right. I have an update. There's an update on the instrument panel too.
Yeah, and I bet you if you did the PCM when you got done,
Yeah.
it would say do the instrument panel.
How about let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Danner, I'm reprogramming this PCM too. There's some updates. We don't know what they do because Ford doesn't give it to us, but there's an update for the gear select, transmission, and PCM. Probably some type of shift point thing. I'm gonna do it. I have the software to do it.
Tell them it was all part of the program. We bought it, so we did all the updates for you. Right?
Yep.
Or do I keep my mouth shut in case they have problems with it?
Good question. Danner's like, maybe I should just let them know we did all that, or maybe keep my mouth shut in case they have problems. Hey, here's a scary message. Erase procedure in process.
Okay, so yeah, that means, so here's how this works. What it does is it has to wipe out the programming section of the chip to write, so it erases it, checks that it's erased, then writes new data.
That's what it's doing. Hope we're good, Caleb. Caleb's like cringing over there behind the camera because we've had issues before where we've needed to call you back and make you do things for us. Hey, sweet. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm kind of panicked here. We have 6 minutes left on our card because we're shooting in 4K. So I need to go.
Okay, good luck.
I will contact you if we have any issues. You think I should update you think I should update the IPC when I'm done?
Yeah, it'll come up and give you a message if it wants it.
Okay, and if it doesn't want it, I don't have to do that?
You don't have to, no.
Okay. Okay, it's done. It says calibration's been loaded, checked, we're good. There's no other messages, just says clear codes.
Keep going. You haven't clicked enough times.
Set the ignition switch to on. It is on. Module you're about to program has, I already did that.
No, it's doing the other modules now. So it did the first module, now the second module, then it's going to do the third module.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, got it.
All right, go.
All right. From this point, Caleb, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn this camera off for now. What we're gonna do is get the Varus on here, wipe everything out, and then we gotta go for a test drive, make sure everything is okay before we let this car go. All kinds of communication codes, of course. We're gonna clear all these when it's done. Before I forget, you stay there, I'll just show you. The tool that we were using for programming was this guy. It's the Cardac M, J2534-2 and J2534-1. It's two different modules. Let me show you the back of it. Where to find this? You can find this Cardac on my friends at aeswave.com or go to my tool page on my website, and you'll find a link to take you there. And I want to talk about that for a second, because we just started doing something here, and it's to help you guys out. And what I decided to do is all of my affiliate revenue that I get for directing traffic to my friends at AES Wave, I am donating all of it to those that are in need. So when I have people reach out to me and they're hurting and they need some equipment, they can't afford it, I'm giving them a grant to shop at my friends at AES Wave. And where that grant money's coming from is from my tools and my affiliate links. So when you guys go through my link, buy a tool through AES, I get a small commission, and it builds up over time. I am taking that and putting it all back in to AES Wave and you guys. And what's cool about it is AES has offered to match what I'm doing. So recently we helped a guy. I sent him a $100 grant, an SD grant, and AES Wave matched it for me. So the guy got $200 to shop at AES Wave's website to help him out in buying some equipment he needs. So that's what we're doing with our tool revenue, and it feels pretty good to me to be able to plug that process and know that I'm not taking it for myself. I just, it's good to give back, and giving back to you guys is important to me. Back to the thing, let's make sure we have no codes. No codes, no codes, no codes in the gate trunk module. No codes in the engine computer, that's good. Or transmission. Instrument panel is important too. Instrument panel, no codes. No codes, no codes. That's what we want. 31 different modules. We're done. Last thing's gonna be test drive, and then we're done. One more time with the trunk. Double click. Sweet. You know what? Let's swap this out real quick for Danner. This chime. I realize that I did not show you guys the network signals again. And the reason I'm not, they would look exactly the same. There would be nothing different that we would see back here. And the only thing that you could do is, if you really wanted to emphasize that module talking on the network, what you could do, and I'm not doing it, is you could de-pin the network wires and then show network signals with the two de-pinned wires, and then put your leads on the two male pins in the module and show network signals. Given the time here involved, we're not going to do that today. That is done. Old module. And then what my brother's going to do, as far as where the leak came from, it could be just the module wasn't pulling down all the way. It could also be something else, like a tail light or something. And so my brother's going to actually sit in here and have one of his employees, you know, spray a hose over top. And right there, that's what you're doing? What? You're going to sit in here and find out where the leak came from? Yeah. So just to cover that for you guys, I know that you're wondering where that came from. You know, our suspicions again are because the module failed, that happened, but my brother's gonna make sure that that is the case. And so put your minds at ease. That will be going on behind the scenes. I don't care about the leak myself. I know some of you do, because you work in the field and maybe you run into one of these and you want to know where the leak is. You know what? The only thing I can tell you there is pay attention in the comments of this video and we can maybe update you there on what we found. And again, newest program according to Ford Tech Make You Loco is you hit that button, it does not chime from the inside. Quick comment to you safety inspectors out there who tell me to put my seatbelt on. A lot of the time what you're gonna see when I'm filming is I have my seatbelt on, but my shoulder strap, I can't use it because look, unless you guys want to hear this while I'm driving, right?
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Yeah, so I have my seatbelt on, so back off. We're just gonna make sure that it shifts okay. That's dinging at us because Caleb doesn't have his seatbelt on. Feels good. There's really not much of a test drive I need to do when we repaired a trunk module.
Yeah, right? Headphones too. Wonder what that's for.
Caleb not having his seatbelt on. What's the S mode? Super mode? S mode.
It's for ScannerDanner.
For Scannered SD, man. SD. That's right, SD. Done.
Wonder what that is.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us. I hope you learned something through this series. It was really fun for us today. But in any case, I know that we're bringing you something that you can learn from, and I look forward to hearing your comments and remind you guys again about our tools and what we're doing there with AES Wave. It's pretty sweet. Great company, great people. We want to help you guys out. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell icon and help me support the cause. Which
cause?
I don't know. My cause. Help put money in my pocket. But I'm giving back too. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.